Hello and welcome one and all to the channel. Welcome one and all to the channel. I don't know, I'm trying out something new with an intro. Or trying to anyway. Okay. Welcome one and all to the channel. Welcome all you wonderful gamers, whatever. Okay. Today on today's podcast, video, whatever you want to call it. We're talking about what's going to be coming out in the next DLC, what they're going to be improving, and everything else, um, and whatnot. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. We are actually going to be going over everything from July 21st and July 22nd's Rockstar Games Newswire articles. So without we're gonna actually get through this as fast as possible and whatnot. Okay, the criminal enterprises coming to GTA Online. Or the Criminal Enterprises DLC coming July 26th to GTA Online. Okay. The southern San Andreas economy is in crisis. Gas prices have spiked to their highest levels in decades. Retail supply chains are in turmoil, and to top it all off, a ferocious heat wave is gripping the state. Just like in real life these days. Executives, bikers, nightclub owners, and gun runners are making the most of the chaotic conditions. Meanwhile, the sudden spike at the pumps has caught the attention of the IAA, who suspect the corrupt Duggan petrochemical family are rigging the system in their favor. And they're going to need you to help them put the the pieces together. Okay, so we're going to get hired by the IAA to actually deal with everything. Interesting. Okay. The Criminal Enterprises is a sweeping update bringing new missions and upgrades to GTA Online, including significant expansions pro- to business properties for criminal careers, plus new elaborate contract missions with players operating as a sworn-in agent for the IAA and much more starting July 26, 2022. The Criminal Enterprises also delivers highly requested experience improvements while giving players more choices in how they climb their way up the criminal ranks. Players will earn increased payouts across a range of gameplay, enjoy experience improvements, and more. Okay. With new modes, vehicles, collectibles, and special events dropping all summer long, including new showroom floors where players can test, drive, or simply purchase a range of new vehicles on the spot. Okay, so let's go over what we just read right here. Highly requested experience improvements, meaning that they're listening to their community. That's a really nice thing for them. I do have to say that Rockstar Games listening to their community is a step in the right direction. With new modes, I always like to try out new game modes. Vehicles, hooray! New vehicles, as we already knew that from the trailer. Collectibles. So I guess kind of like the action figures or the playing cards or any of those things. That should be interesting. And special events dropping also along. So I'm guessing one of two things on what that will be. That will either end up being the um um, 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 that's either going to end up being the like new types of business battles, or shoot, what was the other one? Oh, if you log in weekly, you get like special rewards like a hat, a shirt, or a livery or something. Um, so that should actually be interesting, including new showroom floors. I'm wondering what the new showroom floors are going to be. So my guess is that new like auto shop or car dealership rather. That might be the thing that they're hinting at, or it might be like what we got with the Tuner's Life DLC in a couple years last year, I want to say. I think it was last year during the summer last year. With the car meet, because they say where players can test drive or simply purchase a range of new vehicles on the spot, and that more points towards the car meet. Um, because they have that as a feature on Xbox Series X and S and PS5 versions of GTA Online. Okay, expand your businesses. Following the launch of GTA Online on PS5 and Xbox Series X, and the standalone version of GTA Online earlier this year, the Criminal Enterprises Edition to GTA Online grows and evolves the world across all platforms. Hooray! That means every platform: Xbox One, PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Yeah. Whether you enter GTA Online via the Career Builder on the latest generation consoles, or you're a seasoned kingpin, the Criminal Enterprises offers an assortment of exciting new updates for intrepid entrepreneurs of all kinds, and no matter which criminal career path you've chosen, all business activities, including cell missions, will be available to play in private, invite only, crew and friends only sessions. That is like something that has been requested for the longest amount of time, and we've needed that for an extremely long amount of time in reality, because we don't need like griefers. We really don't. That is like one thing we really don't need to be worrying about in GTA Online, in all honesty. Okay, so that is sessions as part of the criminal experiences. So we have to wait still another when I'm doing this video thing. We're now like 3 days away. Which we are like 3 days, like 74 hours away from the DLC. Executives. Those who own an executive office will notice new staff manager Lupi. Lupi? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce the name. It sounds French. I'm intrigued. Maybe they're like female French girl. I don't know. Don't judge me on why I say these things. It's my channel. It's mine. Okay, so enough silliness. Ready and able to help source additional special cargo for your empty shelves. A new side gig will also open up for executives where a shipment of special cargo will arrive daily outside your warehouse. And to clarify, as far as I can tell, this is just for your special cargo warehouse and not so much your vehicle cargo warehouses. So that's the thing. Okay, so packed and ready for delivery to the dock. So like the Exotic exports from that came in the Tuner's Life DLC. Nice. I did always actually wonder why they didn't have that. Plus, 2 new sources of special cargo will also be added to the mix of source missions. Okay, so they're improving on that as well. Increasing the variety of missions available to white-collar criminals statewide. Okay. Okay, I would just like to take a minute to look at like the um screenshot that they actually put on here. This is um this looks actually quite interesting. It looks like it's the auto shop, so I guess in like free mode we're gonna be able to storm someone's a player's auto shop now, and destroy their cargo or whatever. So I mean we'll have to wait and see like until we get the new DLC and all, but it definitely going to be interesting. Okay, so I like the style that they went with the screenshot. However, to the at least with this bike, the one that's closest to the camera, it looks maybe like we've got new boots. That's cool. Maybe some new pants with the fishnet, but that would only be like for a female character, so I may actually play as a female character just so I can get those pants because, well, I find the style of those pants hella dope. Not gonna lie. But the bike is definitely, to the best of my knowledge, a apocalypse style arena war motorcycle. I forget the name of the motorcycle. But the bike towards the back area, further, that's closer, that's more towards the left of the screenshot, that actually is further back in the distance. That looks like it might be a new bike, but I could be wrong. Okay, so bikers. Clubhouse clubhouses with the custom bike shop are getting an on-the-house upgrade where MC presidents will be able to modify clients' bikes to specifications and deliver them to customers for GTA Cash and RP. So again, like what we got with the Tuner's Life DLC, where we could actually have modified a NPC's client car and deliver it to them that way as well. So I guess we're also going to be able to get like Arena War bikes put into the as a customer requested vehicle. Nice. That's what I'm getting from this a little bit. Okay, so lost my spot. Okay. Bikers will also be able to bolster their street cred. I don't remember what the street cred was. Of course, I haven't done any of the MC business stuff for quite a while. And bottom lines, by completing 2 new clubhouse contracts posted on the meeting room wall at the clubhouse. And you might notice Patreons haunting the bar at your clubhouse. Ooh, so we're gonna be getting NPCs as like customers at our motorcycle clubhouses. I like that. Our bar resupply mission will keep the kegs tapped and the clientele happy while earning a little extra income for your MC. Another way to make extra money. At this rate, I'm never going to be wanting. I'm never going to have to do another heist in GTA ever again. Okay, so no new. This does not look like it's a new assault rifle. I could be wrong. We've got the Insurgent Pickup Custom, and I forget what type of chopper that is. I want to say the Annihilator Stealth. This is definitely in the Sandy Shores area over towards in story mode where we first play as Trevor Phillips in GTA 5 story mode. So this is the desert area. There's like the radio tower and all. This might. I know these aren't new glasses. Not the gloves aren't new and all. The jacket might be new. I don't recall seeing this jacket though. Of course, I don't really look at the jean jackets anyway, so maybe it's a jacket that we've had in the game and I've just never noticed it. Okay, so Gunrunners. Ammunition has heard that you're all about supplying quality goods at a fair price. And they want in. Make a daily delivery to a designated ammunition store for an additional source of revenue. When stocking your bunker, you'll come across 2 new resupply missions, so be sure to rob these new targets for all they're worth. And players will also be able to call Agent 14 from the road. Ooh, so we're going to be able to call Agent 14 from the road now, I guess, instead of going to our bunkers to increase their research progress by sourcing data from a well-armed mark. So I'm guessing someone like Merryweather. But I'm intrigued. We won't actually have to go to a bunker anymore. We can just be all the way on the other side of the map now and, like, order a resupply now. We're not even gonna have to go into a building, it's sounding like. Nice! Okay, so nightclub owners. And it looks like we've still got the same for DJs. But I do hope that they actually add, like, at least one more music artist to the nightclub. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see when the next DLC comes out. Nightclub owners. Stupid mouse clicking too much. Nightclub owners can now contact Johan. Forget who Johan is. Oh well. To take on missions to source goods for their nightclub. So we can boss our NPCs around to do our work for us? Great! We're gonna get even lazier in GTA. For their nightclub warehouse. Or call Tony to launch club management missions. Finally, our NPCs won't just say, I can't get to the phone right now, I'm dealing with my extended car warranty. Or I'm trying to get, it's free real estate. 2 new club management missions have been added to the roster, giving you new ways to promote your above-board operations. Wait, 2 new club management missions? Aboard above operations. That might be, I don't know if it is or not, but that might be 2 new music artists. That would be nice. Meanwhile, inside your club, you'll be able to maintain the vibes by ejecting troublemakers and passed out VIPs to safe locations off-site. I'm going to abuse that power of ejecting Laszlo from my nightclub because I hate Laszlo, and 90% of the time, even when I have my nightclub popularity up at maximum, He's always whimpering somewhere like, I am so depressed, I want to die, and everything else. Like, Laszlo, this is a nightclub. It's party all the time at the nightclubs. Not sleep all the time. I mean, I've come across Laszlo actually just sleeping in, like, over in the VIP lounge area in the nightclub bar area at times. It's like, you're scaring my customers away, you stupid Laszlo NPC! If you want to be depressed, just go into the, like, VIP, like, my office area and just whimper there. Please. I try to run a good business here. Okay, so go undercover in Operation Paper Trail. Okay. The profits from soaring gas prices all seems to be flowing one way into the pockets of the most notorious oil-rich dynasty in the Los Santos area. The IAA smells a criminal conspiracy. Agent ULP. What? We're going to be working for ULP again? Well, technically we didn't work for ULP in the Doomsday Heist, but we did rescue him. Agent ULP will be in touch with the new Operation Paper Trail, commissioning 1 to 4 players as sworn-in agents to investigate the local petrochemical magnates. However that word's pronounced. I'm not taking the time to try and get Google to translate it. The Duggans. The Duggans. To see if they're the invisible hand behind spiraling oil prices. Okay, so Operation Paper Trail is going to be a new operation that we get hired by Agent ULP, who we ended up actually having to rescue in the Doomsday Heist. Now, I like the fact that they're doing another type of mission where you can have up anywhere between 1 to 4 people, which means you can do it yourself, or you can bring along some of your friends and colleagues, comrades, brethren, whatever term you want to use. That's nice that they're giving you the option. Okay, so get behind the wheel with new vehicles. Ooh, new vehicles. Okay, so let's talk about the new vehicles. There will be plenty of new ways to cut a route between points A and B in the criminal enterprises, with new vehicles arriving throughout the summer and beyond. 2 new Imani Tech eligible vehicles will be available to take advantage of special upgrades from F. Clinton and partners at Spirit Hacker, aka Imani, including remote control missile lock-on jammers, remote control, which we can drive our car like as if we're hacking our car. I always like that. Like, it makes me feel like I'm in Watch Dogs at that point. I need to do a live stream of that game. Missile lock-on jammer, and more. I wonder what the and more is going to be, because, like, yeah, there's, like, the Imani Tech reinforced armor plating for the vehicles and all, but, missile lock-on jammer and, remote control are the only 2 Imani Tech things, really, that I know about. Okay, there will also be new tuners vehicles, and Benny's Original Motorworks is expanding its capabilities to work on additional vehicles. Ooh, seems like how Special Vehicle Workshop has got some competition. Meanwhile, Hal is keen to get to work on an existing classic with a brand new ride coming later this summer for those on the latest generation of consoles. Dang it. So not everything is getting released on current gen. Oh well. Seems like a fair amount of stuff is actually getting released on all platforms, so. Plus an assortment of new and deeper customization options on several OG vehicles, some of which you may already own, that will be giving them a new look and a new leash on life. Increased payouts and other improvements. Okay. I think okay, so we're at the end of the first article. Increased payouts and other improvements. Ooh. In addition to all the above things that we have listed, that is coming July 26, 2022 to the GTA Online Criminal Enterprises DLC on all platforms. I just thought I'd clarify that. Be on the lookout for comprehensive life list a comprehensive list of new gameplay and experience improvements coming to GTA Online, including a reduction in the effectiveness of the Oppressor Mark II homing missile and countermeasures, an easier way to replenish health during firefights with more convenient access to snacks and armor, and much more. What does the much more mean? What does it mean? Explain! Game, explain! The criminal enterprises will also introduce several changes to the economy, including permanent boosts to race and adversary mode payouts, increased payouts for original heists and the Doomsday heist. Really, you couldn't be increasing the payouts to make it to where it actually gives you the amount that it says potential on for, oh, I don't know, the Cayo Perico heist? Biggest payouts, not biggest, bigger paydays for bodyguards, associates, and MC members, and more. So, okay, so with the CEO bodyguards slash associates, you get starting price, you get 5,000 as a paycheck. Look for more details. So we'll have to wait and see when the new DLC comes out to see like how much it really gives you starting off, and not when it's a double cash week for getting a paycheck. Look for more details on all the new gameplay and balancing changes at the new Rockstar Newswire when the Criminal Enterprises launch DLC launches on July 26th across PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. I almost said PS3 and Xbox 360. It'd be nice if all these DLCs would get released on those platforms. Imagine the size of the update for that. Imagine the size of an update for that, for those older gen consoles. Okay, so let's move over to what Rockstar has to say with July 27th or July 22nd, 2022 Newswire now. Ooh, it is a scorcher in Los Santos. We will do actually another video in case we actually missed anything about the, actually, we're gonna actually review, we're gonna take another closer look at the trailer, again, that Rockstar posted out for this new DLC. See if I missed anything. Or go more in detail, rather. Okay, upcoming improvements to the GTA Online experience. Coming as part of the Criminal Enterprises on July 26th. Okay. So, upcoming improvements to oh wait, I just read that. I am poopy head. I am a poopy head. Poopy head, poopy head, poopy head. I am a poopy head. Alongside a host of new gameplay additions, a fleet of new vehicles. Hooray! New vehicles. And much more to come next week. And wait, a fleet of new vehicles, which means we're going to be getting, I guess, a decent amount of vehicles next week. July 26th to be exact. And in the weeks to follow. Should have read that all the way through. GTA Online, the Criminal Enterprises will implement a significant number of overall experience improvements, including many requested by players via the GTA Online feedback website. You can actually go to this article and on rockstargames.com/newswire/articles, blah, 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 blah. I don't blah, 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 blah. But today you are. Thanks in no small part to the vast resources from our community, we have a wide range of improvements and upgrades to the overall experience of GTA Online for all current platforms, including the latest generation of consoles. Business protection and upgrades, okay? Starting July 26th, players will be able to engage in business activities, including sell missions, in private invite-only sessions. We knew that. You'll be able to register as a VIP, CEO, or MC president in invite-only crew and friends-only sessions. We knew that from previous article. Allowing business owners to source and sell at their own pace or with their friends. Players on all platforms can easily find a new session by bringing up the pause menu, selecting online, and find new session. So that we've already had, so that's not really an improvement in my opinion. Unless they're going with like what they have on the newer generation consoles. We'll have to find out, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Players can also continue to sell their goods in public sessions, and those who do will receive an increased high demand bonus for their efforts. I might try it once just to see, like, I'll compare, like, the difference between, selling. But I need to get it really close to, like, on the value, so I might go with, like, special cargo warehouse sell missions and do, like, one piece of cargo. I mean, it's the one cargo crate thing, so it's like, if I get blown up, it's not exactly such a big deal. But to to actually, like, if I succeed in both, I can, like, keep track of, like, how much that high demand bonus will be. Standard tires, low grip, and bulletproof tires. Okay, vehicle customization enhancements and changes. Okay. In addition to the fleet of new vehicles set to arrive this July and across the summer and fall, okay, so I would guess like into maybe the end of September or um maybe the beginning of October we'll get like enough vehicles. But depending on how many vehicles we'll have in the DLC along with how many vehicles we're going to be getting each week will depend on how many like weeks and months we'll actually be still getting vehicles before a new deal. And then how long we'll have to wait for a new DLC before we get even more vehicles. We've made some changes to address a number of submissions from our gearheads. LS Car Meet members, automotive enthusiasts, and beyond. I hope I'm pronouncing a lot of this correctly. I've been asleep all day. I am still not awake. And beyond, including all vehicles with access to LS Car Meet will be able to be equipped with low grip tires, giving players even more customization options when modifying vehicles at the LS Car Meet. And that doesn't even say that it's on just the newer consoles. So, does that mean that we're actually going to be getting, like, a new type of, I wonder if that means, like, we're going to be getting a new, like, we're going to be getting, like, the House Special Vehicle Workshop on, like, the older, on Xbox One and, PS4. I wonder. Because that was actually only for, thought to only be for newer gen consoles. Vehicles will be delivered faster when requesting from the mechanic. I would like it not so much if if my vehicles get to me faster, but more if I can actually see the mechanic again. Just pull up in my vehicle like, hey, here's your vehicle. Now please don't kill me. Yeah. I won't kill you with a gun or what melee weapon. I'm just gonna end up actually giving you a hug with my vehicle. Players will no longer incur a change for destroying another player's weaponized personal vehicle. Ah, but I like that. I'm sad now. Avoiding penalties for those who return fire on successfully neutralized attackers. So that's a good thing because it also said like it was always for me like if like a bad sport just because I'm like returning fire on someone that actually decided to try and start killing me. Okay, the Avenger and Mobile Operations Center vehicle workshops will accommodate any vehicle that can fit. As opposed to only select vehicles, excluding the Proximar 2, which is modified via its own workshop inside the Terabyte. Okay, that's good because that means that you still have to get like, in order to modify the Proximar 2, you've got to actually end up not only buying the Terabyte, but also buying the nightclub. Because you can't own the Terabyte without owning the nightclub. And the nightclub Terabyte garage. So it's still going to cost you a fair amount of money. The number of ownable properties will be increased from 8 to 10. Ooh, we can own 2 more. Wow. Can we please own mansions? I would like mansions as an ownable property. Increasing total garage space by up to 20 vehicles. So does that mean garages will now have, instead of maximum being 10, now having 20? Or does that mean that because we're getting 2 extra garage or building properties, we can have up to 20 more garage spaces? I am a bit confused, and I'm the one reading all this. The Legendary Motorsports and Southern San Andreas Super Auto websites will feature new filters and browsing shortcuts, which can be tabbed using using L1, L2, or LB/RB on consoles. So we're finally getting some new filter features on Legendary Motorsports. We have more than enough on Southern San Andreas, but new filter features on Legendary? Or let me rephrase this out because I think I messed up. We have enough filter features on Southern San Andreas, but on Legendary Motorsports, we've needed that where like off-road, 4-door, 2-door, electric, and so on and so forth. So I think this is going to be a really nice improvement. Plus, the effectiveness of the homing missile on the Oppressor Mark II has been reduced, and its countermeasures will have increased cooldown. I don't like the countermeasures. Like the chaff thing. I'm usually flying around in that thing just so I can actually get from point A to point B faster. Not so much to kill people. And I see a lot of people like flying in jets and they want to actually blow me up, and it's like I use that constantly just so they can't kill me as fast. Though the only times I use the Oppressor Mark II to actually kill someone is that if my friends are in need of backup and air support. And fewer uses. Meanwhile, the Sparrow helicopter will have chaff and flare countermeasures available when being modified inside the Kosaka submarine from the Cayo Perico heist to make it less vulnerable to enemy fire. That's good, because we needed that. Or at least I needed that. As with all other areas of GTA Online, we will continue to monitor player feedback on the changes and how it impacts the streets of Los Santos. So the only ones that are going to be saying, "Oh well, it wasn't that bad to begin with the Oppressor Mark II." Yeah, those are the only ones that are going to be saying that are like the griefers for the most part. Someone like me, I don't like to actually use the Oppressor Mark II to grief. I just like it because it's like one of the best and fastest ways to get from point A to point B when I'm doing like cargo resupplies and stuff. Okay, so, but for the most part, you're going to have 1,000,000,001 people. Who knows how many people are going to be saying, like, put it back to the way it was. It wasn't that bad. Rockstar, why do you have to destroy my phone? Me. It's like, shut the hell up, you stupid whiny little griefers. Rather assisting Franklin in his recovery of Dr. Dre's mission, missing music, or partying in the music locker, visiting Rubio's tropical haven, or simply wreaking havoc with friends across the city. Players across southern San Andreas can look forward to a slew of new highly requested improvements arriving July 26th. When delivering security contracts back to the agency, players will be able to enter via helicopter or walk in through the entrance on the roof rather than needing to enter through the front door at the ground level. Good. Good stuff. When managing an auto shop business, your auto shop staff will now be much more likely to successfully deliver a customer's vehicle without issues. Yeah, I never use my staff at my auto shop anyway. I always like to deliver it myself. Actually, I don't think I ever even tried it with the staff before. To make getting around certain locations easier, players will be able to jog inside the Diamond Casino and Resort, the Music Locker, and nightclubs. Well, that should be interesting. Players will be able to purchase max ammo for all weapons at once. Good. In the interaction menu, players will also have easier access to snacks and armor through a single input while the weapon wheel is up. Plus, if a player fails and quick restarts a mission, snacks will be restored to however many they started the mission with. Players will now be able to immediately hang up on phone calls from several contacts when they offer missions rather than be forced to listen to the full call before they can hang up. I hope one of the contacts is English Dave, because English Dave constantly calls me even though I completed all his missions the first time around, and he refuses to allow me to hang up on him. He's like the one that I want to always hang up on. PC players will have the option to disable the in-game chat box via the settings menu. Okay, well, I don't play on PC. Unless it's for like the 5M role-playing servers or LSPDFR or in story mode with lots of Scripthook 5 mods that would be like Star Wars, Resident Evil, or anything like that. So, yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that. To reduce instances of griefing, the kill/death status will no longer be affected by kills made in free mode. Let's go! Finally, KD ratios are no longer going to be a thing in free mode. Or, well, they will be, but it won't be so much that they are a thing where getting kills in free mode will end up increasing it. Finally. Going forward, this ratio will only be affected by kills scored in competitive gameplay. So, like adversary modes, I'm guessing. Nice. Or last team standing, even. After their brain, start working, please. Thank you. After their initial visit, players will be able to spend more time scoping out Cayo Perico and can get caught more times before being kicked off the island. Okay. The race creator will be getting an assortment of updates, including increased increases to the checkpoint limit. Okay. To the checkpoint limit, players limit for transform races and number of fixtures that can be removed on the latest generations of consoles. Plus, all platforms will now be able to create RC Bandito races via the special vehicle race creator, with the Ghost to First checkpoint option being added to additional race types, more modes. More models have also been added to the fixture remover. Okay. Along with a new anti-grief ghosting option to ghost players driving the wrong direction. An option to set the specific time of day for a race. Oh, that's nice. So, an hour by hour basis, I'm guessing. And the ability to scale checkpoint size. Ooh, these are nice cars. I don't know if these are new cars or if we've had these cars in game already. I'll have to wait and see on all the vehicles. Payout increases. And we're still like we're still only about halfway through. Okay, payout increases. The criminal enterprises will also include increased GTA Cash payouts across a number of activities in GTA Online, giving both new and veteran players greater freedom to play the content they enjoy the most and get what they want faster. Changes to these payouts will, of course, combine and stack with our ongoing weekly bonuses, meaning even bigger payouts going forward for taking part in your favorite game modes during special events. Okay, races. GTA Online racing community will benefit from a significant increase in GTA Cash payouts across the board with the launch of GTA Online, the Criminal Enterprises DLC coming July 26, 2022. All standard race types, including player-created races, will pay out an average of 50% more cash. Nice. So, even player-created races will be getting an increase on cash. Nice. That means I should end up creating a Hot Wheels style racetrack. Hehehe. And that's gonna take a while. The total prize pool for premium races will also be increased. These races will continue to award the same payouts for podium finishers, while players placing 4th and below will now also receive payouts. That's nice. Thank you, Rockstar, for actually doing that. Number one reason why I never actually did that. Because, well, I just always, with those, I never actually placed in first, second, or third, so I never even made enough money. I think occasionally I made, like, third place, but it wasn't enough to really end up doing it all the time, making money. Payouts for all adversary modes currently available in GTA Online will also be boosted by an average of 50% cash, meaning players can now earn extra GTA cash taking on opportunities of unique modes like Sumo Remix, Overtime Rumble, and many more. Okay. To encourage group play, all players joining heist setups will receive 50% more GTA cash than the current payout. Additionally, the minimum cut for finales is now set to at 15% for each member. So that's a good thing, because that now means that it's kind of a good thing. For me, I never nowadays, it's like, as long as I'm getting like 5, 10%, I'm fine as long as I'm getting some money for my efforts. But I never really like ended up being real touchy about like how much I get, just as long as I get a little something from doing the heist with even random players. And random players would always be like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm wanting just to do these heists, not so much to make the money right off the bat or make the most amount of money. We need to work as a team." Okay. The cost of heist setup fees has been reduced across the board to $25,000 in GTA Cash. The following heist finales will award an additional 75% cash GTA Cash payout on top of the current take. Ooh. The Fleeca Job, the Humane Labs raid, the Prison Break finale, and the Series A funding finale. What was the Series A? Oh, that was the one with Trevor Phillips. Never mind. The following heist finales will award an additional 50% bonus cash, GTA Cash payout on top of the current take. The Pacific Standard Job finale. The Doomsday Heist Acts 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So all the Doomsday Heists are actually getting a bonus amount. Nice. With this update, all heists will be legend to have the same cooldown timer of one in-game day, 48 minutes. When playing as a group, we will also adjust specific aspects of the Cayo Perico heist finale to better balance a player's time spent in GTA Online. Solo playthroughs of the Cayo Perico heist finale will trigger a cooldown of 3 in-game days, and after stealing a high-value primary target in the Cayo Perico heist finale, the higher value primary targets will appear less often for the next 72 hours. So does that mean 70? I'm guessing that means 72 hours in real life. While the value of secondary targets will increase, this is intended to. While the value of secondary targets will increase, this is intended to encourage exploration and cooperation between players. But what if you're just wanting to do it alone? Not really seeing any new clothing styles. Disappointing. Okay. Boost for organization and MC members. Bodyguards, associates, and MC members will earn substantially more GTA Cash for joining and participating in organization and motorcycle club activities. When you're not busy running your own operation, join a friend or fellow player to earn big without risking your own stock. Okay. Baseline salaries for bodyguards, associates, and MC members will be doubled. Okay, so that means instead of $5,000 you're starting off with, you're getting $10,000 starting off with. Ensuring all players are able to earn GTA Cash fairly while working for another VIP, CEO, or MC president. In addition to doubled salaries, MC members will also receive an increased payout for taking part in cell missions. Ooh. Bodyguards and associates will also now receive payouts for participating in cell missions, properly reflecting their contribution. Fees related to renaming on organizations have also been reduced. Players will receive an email on their iFruit phone detailing first-time payout boosts across criminal careers. All CEOs, VIPs, and MC presidents can benefit from these bonuses rather, even if they've already completed certain activities prior to July 26. Executives get a 3 times payout for new export mixed goods cell missions. This can be accessed through your executive assistant after one of your new warehouse staff members have acquired their first batch of special cargo. Businesses will produce stock at 3 times their regular speed, reducing to normal rates after your first cell mission is completed. Okay. Gunrunners. Research speeds are tripled for your first research item. First research item. Dang it. Production speeds are also tripled, returning to normal rates after your first cell mission is completed. Okay. All business battle goods will contain triple the usual amount, returning to normal rates after your first cell mission is completed. Okay. Your first cell mission for each of the businesses listed above will reward double the usual GTA payouts. Ooh, I like that. For the first one, but it's still a nice thing. Limited time payout boosts for MC presidents, VIPs, and COs, motorcycle club work, club challenges, clubhouse contracts, and member challenges will award double payouts for a limited time. VIP work will also award double payouts for a limited time only. With more to come. Thank you all again for taking the time to share your valuable feedback with us. We will continue to review your submissions via the GTA Online feedback website and look forward to sharing the criminal enterprises with you on July 26, 2022 for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Alright, so that is seeming to be like everything in the DLC that they've actually announced so far. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you on the next one. We're actually gonna do like another video about everything that has actually been announced so far in this deal. Or let me rephrase that. We're actually gonna do take another look at everything in the trailer for the GTA DLC update. See if we missed anything. We're also going to just talk about everything that's in the DLC trailer and all. But yeah, that is actually going to do it for us here on the channel. and we will actually be seeing you on the next one. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one. Till next time, take care, and as always for me, carry on gaming. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give that thumbs up a high five, because, well, all of this helps out the channel. But thank you all for watching, take care, and as always for me, carry on gaming.
Told me that I was no good at all, such a waster.